Now we should discuss what are the quality assurance suggestions. Bringing quality in your work means an effort or a procedure which meets the requirement of customers to satisfy them. So gentlemen, in fact, our idea is to satisfy the customer. So what are the steps you are taking? What are the genuine spare parts you are using? What are the time management you are carrying out? What are the services you are providing at the doorstep to the customers? So these things are important to satisfy the customers, and must take feedback from the customers. So our idea is to satisfy the customers. Once customer is satisfied, your business is successful. Way of preventing mistakes or defects in service or manufacturing. Your sourcing should be of that standard that fault should not happen, the problem should not happen again and again. So the workers, which they are working in your shop, at your service center, they should be skilled enough. They should have the enough skill that the repaired things, the repaired machines, repaired appliances should not come to you again and again. Your fault rectification, your repairing, it should be of the good standards. It depends on the quality of raw material. Gentlemen, most important, it depends on the quality of raw materials. If you have purchased a good raw material from the market, then definitely the appliances or the machine which is repaired, if you have replaced a good or genuine spares, then the repaired machine will definitely give the good services for a longer period, and ultimately your customer will be more satisfied. It should pass certain tests like load test, installation test. So gentlemen, once you have repaired a machine after diagnosing the fault, then it must pass certain tests, that is load test, insulation test, capacity test, and stress test. So if a machine it passes such type of tests, load test, capacity test, insulation test, and stress test, it will give a good services. It will run for a longer period. Ultimately your customers will be more satisfied. It should also cover environmental safety, reliability, and maintainability requirement. Gentlemen, make sure that there is no question of making any shortcuts so far as the environment is concerned. There is no question of making any shortcuts as far as the safety is concerned. So such things must be kept in mind. There should not be any shortcuts. There should not be any bypasses and that. Customer should be attracted at the first sight itself. So your shop, your service center, your assembling unit, it should have a good appearance. Think green. That should be for a good environment. Other thing that is keep safety in mind. Gentlemen, as we have already discussed, safety is most important in this particular field. So importance should be given to the safety. All safety precautions should be taken into consideration. So you should not bypass any safety. So you must consider, you must take all the precautions which are required. Another thing is from the customer point of view, parking is also required. So if you open a service center at a place where your customers even they feel difficult even walk to you, so it will not be good for your business. But if you open your business at a place where customers can approach you, where they can easily park their vehicles, their cars, so it will be good for them, it will be good for your business. So gentlemen, that you have to take into consideration. Other thing is safety measures. As we have already discussed, you should not bypass any safety aspects, so they should be considered as most important. Apart from that, first aid and emergency services. Gentlemen, at your service center, some first aid and emergency services should also be given importance. In case of any fire, electric fire, you must have the appliances to extinguish it. Other first aid facilities, like in case of any electric shock, what you are going to provide. So such first aid and emergency services should also be available in your shop. That also will be good. That also will be in the benefit in your, if you're opening a good services center.